Hello to everyone. We are Mar and Javier from Spain. I'm Mar. I work in ASOCSE, and I'm part of the coordination team and mediation team of Social, Cultural and Innovation Lab. We're so sorry we're not here with you live, but we send you a big hug and we hope you enjoy our presentation. Okay, so we as ASOCSE, Temos 98, we are a cultural cooperative based in Sevilla, Spain, but we also work in network with other partners. And in Social, Cultural and Innovation Labs, what we have done is the audiovisual hub. We have coordinated and managed the audiovisual production in order to create materials and methodologies that we can repeat and replicate with autonomy in every classroom, in every country that is working in Social, Cultural and Innovation Labs. With this presentation, we want to show you what we have done in the Audiovisual Hub, but also what our pilot center in Spain has done that is very interesting and you will like it at all. So we ask you please to have your mobile phones with you because this will be an interactive presentation. You will interact with us, with your screen, even if we are not live today here with you. So I want to show you the audiovisual hub. So I need you to get your mobile phones. Please scan this QR and you will get to the YouTube channel we've created together with the rest of the partners. And you'll find very different kinds of videos. They will show you the beginning of the project, the field project, but also how have we developed the programs in the pilot centers all over the countries, and also the results and some memories and testimonies from teachers from the beginning to the end of the project. We recommend you to watch them after this presentation. That's the Audiovisual Hub. You can also find all videos in our website, in SIL website. Now I wanted to show you very briefly an introduction about PROXYMO program. This is a methodology we are implementing in schools and high schools in Spain, most of them in Andalusia. We've been like 3 years working with this methodology in different grades. And PROXYMO actually tries to connect social media platforms, cultural creators and references, but also our daily problematics or interests or desires. So we have in mind to get a student's reality very present in PROXYMO methodology. And we've invited this pilot center, IES La Fuensanta in Córdoba, in Andalucía, to implement PROXYMO in its classroom. And well, today we have Javier with us. He's a teacher that has been inspired with PROXYMO, and he has had a lot of autonomy and he has implemented the program in the best way for him and for his students. And so I'll let you now talk, Javier. Thank you very much for being here also.
Good afternoon to everybody. First of all, let me apologize for not being able to attend this meeting on real time. Thank you, Mar, for your introduction. Thank you guys for give us the opportunity to receive training in AR in Greece. This is still in our heart. I'll try to expose how we have implemented the AR training that we received in Greece in our daily practice. The project is called or title Augmented Reviews. It's related to the promotion of reading. We have the strong desire for destroying the barriers or the frontiers between the class and the real life and the world around us or around our students. We wanted to take advantage of some elements of our daily life that are industrially produced and that can be used as triggers for our AR products. We selected the covers of books that we can find in our libraries and bookshops and whatever. They have one advantage for the use of AR. All book covers are not similar, but also identical, especially in the case of modern literature. So if we are able to create some audiovisual footage that we can link with book covers, imagine one person can go to a library or to a bookshop, and instead of reading the back of the book in order to make themselves an idea of the content of the volume, they can have, thanks to augmented reality, students of IES La Fuensanta explaining or sharing his or her reading experience with them. And that's what we have done with the help and support of Mar through the whole process. The sequence that we have followed start from the very beginning. So most students do not really know what a review is. Actually, the word for review in Spanish is crítica, or well, there are several of them. No, we have reseña and also crítica. And most students think that a crítica is always a negative comment on anything, because we use the review for everything. I think in English it works similarly. A review can be made on a movie, on a film, on a restaurant, on a website, on an Amazon product, and also in a book, film, or any other cultural product. At the very beginning of the process, we show to our students some YouTube videos of famous YouTubers, famous for them, in which they make a list of funny reviews that they found in the internet. It's just a funny method to get acquainted our students with the concept of review. We also look for the reviews of our institution through the internet, and they can see what other people say about our high school. And then, well, I have the whole sequence somewhere. Let me share the screen, like this one, and then we make with them. I mean, augmented reality is a very cool thing for students. It's like magic in action. So to show them the possibilities of the technology, we gave them an example. We show on a digital blackboard a cover of a book that could be interesting for them because it is based on a video game, and then had the opportunity to use their cell phones to interact with augmented reality hidden in that cover. Let me show you the example. Think, for example, or instance, that we have this book cover, right? And now, if I can do it, I'm gonna share the screen of my cell phone to see how the interaction works. If I now use the Halo AR app to the book cover.
Muy buenas, soy Reida de tercero C del Instituto La Fuensanta y hoy
see
vengo a
one of
presentar
our
el libro de la
students,
tarea de las reseñas literarias. Es este libro de aquí
making
que
his
se llama
Halo review.
Assassin's Creed Renaissance.
Okay, you can check that the AR video is not just drop it anyway on the trigger on the book cover. We have selected a place that gives the impression that the main character that is represented in the book cover converts itself in the students who is making the review. When you show this to the students, they it's very, I mean, they think it's magical, and they do not know at the very beginning how simple it really is. The difficulty is in the whole process of writing and sharing a review. But the AR step is very simple, at least with the Halo AR tool. Once they have the notion, when they have the concept of review clear, the next step is to explore their reading experience, which not always, actually seldom coincides with our adult reading biography. The first thing that we did was to make a test in class. Have you read any of these 18, or how many of these 18 classical books have you read yourself? And we have I mean, Little Prince, the first volume of Harry Potter, Don Quixote, and Frank's Diary, etc. Their readings, the readings of our students, not always coincide with our own readings. So we asked them to design a reading biography, their own reading biography. I can show you some examples. They use generally, it's like an evolution of PowerPoint, made in Spain. Let me show you an example for this one. Okay, here you have a reading biography from 18 to 2022. I think this project was developed in tercero de la ESO, I mean in third grade of high school, with students of about 15 years. And they this one, Alberto, have chosen comics, basically comics, some young adult novels, mangas, well, I mean, the idea is that we think that reading should not be mandatory, or you cannot select a book based on your own interest as an adult or as a teacher, and ask your students to read them, read it because it probably doesn't fit them. So we are convinced that students should select their own readings based on their own interests. So once they have selected the book, let me show you another biography. I don't know, maybe with maybe this is made by with Genially. You have 5 different books read by these students in particular through his lifetime or recent lifetime. Once they have selected their book, they have to reflect on their reading, to reread the book and write a review in which they were asked to reflect on 2 main topics: how that book in particular connects with their real life, with their own experiences, life experiences, and then how what connections can they establish with other cultural products such as films, other books, TV shows, etc. We gave them also an example of a written review, which I always we think is useful to give them a model. And this one is a model written by myself. This one was published a couple of years ago, in 2016 in a daily newspaper. Okay, this is a friend of mine who wrote. He's a poet, but also wrote a book, Fundido Rojo, his first novel. And I made a review and added some comments. Let me think where they are. Okay, some comments underlining the aspects that I wanted my students to put your attention in. Like, okay, this is an introduction at the beginning. The introduction. In the introduction, you have to mention at least the name of the author, the title of the book, maybe the name of the illustrator, whatever. Then I underlined too, or made some emphasis on the relation of this book with other cultural products, such I don't know, the famous On the Road novel by Jack Kerouac, or maybe some quotations from poetry, or maybe a philosopher like Sigmund Bauman, or movie references like this one to Natural Born Killers from Oliver Stone and Quentin Tarantino. The thing is that my references are not necessarily those of my students. So what I wanted them to do is to reread the books they have a good memory of the reading, and try to establish connections with both their life experiences and also with the cultural products they are interested in. And now the next step is to record once they have written their reviews. Let me show you at least one of them. They hand it in. And this is the most difficult step, maybe, no? This is the individual work. And now we wanted to, or after then, we wanted to share their views or reflection of opinions on the book to the internet. So I asked them to record a clip or a video clip or audio clip with their with an oral version of their review. We actually have two different channels on the internet. For example, we have a YouTube channel in which we upload all the well, not all the best of reviews that we get from our students. This is just the first one, but if you look at the right of the screen, you have the different videos that we have been made in not only this year but also in previous courses. Okay, you have students. Some of them choose to.
Hola, soy Nerea Cabello de cuarto A y hoy voy a hablar sobre Historia de un segundo. Es una novela para jóvenes redactada por...
We have some students that are born
Muy
for
buenas, soy
social
Rida de
media,
tercero
like
C del
this one.
Instituto La Fuensanta y hoy
But other don't really feel comfortable with the exposure of their image through the internet, so they select an alternative, which is not just recording a video reviews in which they face to the camera and make the comments they want about the selected book, but they actually create a little
Hola, soy
film
María José,
in which
alumna de tercero
they
de ESO del Instituto
combine
IES La
photos
Fuensanta,
and
y
videos.
he leído El Caballero de la Armadura Oxidada, creado por Robert Fisher
The
en
result is
1993,
beautiful,
y el cual tiene
beautiful.
tan solo 93 páginas. Narra la historia de un caballero que, y cito textualmente, pensaba que era bueno, generoso.
As Mara said at the beginning of her intervention, all these videos will be available. Or actually, they are public, so but they will be available at our website. And for extremely shy students, we have also an audio reviews channel in iBox, like podcast style. We have a bunch of audio reviews of our students. Okay, the next step, students have only to link to use the book cover as the trigger for the AR, and then to link the AR with their product, with their video, with their podcast, whatever. If you want to do it at home, you can. It's not that dangerous. You have to install in your cell phones the Halo AR app, and also follow the list with all the triggers and whatever. You can do it just by zooming in this AR and follow the directions. Okay. Last example, we have different book covers. If you have installed the Halo AR app and follow the list with our, let me show you. I have the Halo AR open. In my profile, I have a collection with a public collections. You see it right here with some of the creation of my students. And if you want to see how it works, just have to press scan, okay, focus on our book cover, and you will have one of students getting their reviews with you, okay? Our final purpose was not to make a poster in which you can scan your the book cover and have some information about the book provided by our students. It is a little more ambitious. The idea is that with a previous campaign of promotion, make available this public list of video reviews and podcasts to let people just, the idea is that anybody can go to a library or a bookshop and use their cell phones to get those reviews. It's like a public service thing. So sorry if I've been too long. Greetings from Córdoba. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Javi.